highly recommend that shark.
Too much weight, probably.
Bigger swing arm. Got a washing line and everything. Disc jockey from White Cloud. I got a gripe right now.
That's unreal.
Mud hugger. Look at them. 3XL girl. Camera is here. Ah, you f. This is set up as mullet. INVISIFRAME graphics. Nice one, Cole.
Let me tell you a story.
Yo guys, welcome to another Van Diaries. This is number 8 and this is up to present day of April the 14th and probably starts about a month before that. I hope you enjoy it. Look how clean the motorhome is looking. The reason for that being that I actually had to take like 12 photos for my insurance. Insurance are well funny with motorhomes for market value because it could be, I suppose it could be knackered. And when you're talking like decent amounts of money, they have to see inside. So I've made a few little changes. So I'm going to make this full length. Got a throw on there at the moment. And put a piece of timber all the way across. And I've got someone actually making me a proper cushion to match those. That'll come right to this edge. I've got my posh thingy up there. My mattress. That was really expensive. Never thought about the headroom really. So that could be interesting when Nicola comes to stay. Less said about that, the better. This thing is going brilliant. Highly recommend that shark. I bought that 60 quid. Really good for just hoovering up little bits and pieces. I've got a curtain in here. I've got to fit a load more clips to it. Bought some of them just to hide the back, ready for when I do the back. So that's what's been going on in the motorhome. And what else has been going on? Well, one of the things is spring seems to have sprung. I mean, look, t-shirt, Winch and PLUMMET, link in description. It's so nice to get a t-shirt on and not be freezing. Last night was the first night that I actually didn't run any heating in the motorhome. It was so nice. So nice that obviously it'll cost loads less money and diesel as well with that heater. And some stuff going on in the shed. One of the next jobs is to sort that out, get all the stuff out of there and get the roof tent on the van. But we have something in here that just finished. By the way, it is March 21st, if you're wondering. Here it is. We have a working washing machine. Is that finished? Oh, it has. God, that was quick. Yeah, so working washing machine. Pipes going out. Move Colin to there. And got my fancy new throw and nice rug. Loving it in here now. Bought that the other day. Amazon jobby, 15 quid for me. I don't want to keep all my shoes in the motorhome. So now I'm just going to hang that washing up and then I'm heading over to Berwyn Bike Park where I'm having a meeting with the owner, Robin, about setting up my coaching and guiding. Exciting times. Look at the sky. What? This sky? This sky? No. This sky. What's going on? I've been attacked by the sky. Look, one of the boats has grounded out. Moved over for another boat. Oh, it's got going again. Never seen that before. It's flat out and hardly moving. Too much weight, probably. Size of her. I'm over to Shrewsbury today to pick this bad boy up. This is the one I bought off James from Revolution Bike Park. Stu has kindly adulted it a bit. Bigger swing arm, bigger forks, bigger bars, fast 50s throttle I think it is. But you can't get it going. And the Honda Centre here said they were going to get it going, but they won't even touch it for another month. So I'm taking it to a friend called Jem over near Wrexham. Just been to Dave Mellor Cycles in Shrewsbury because they've got a sit bone measurer because I'm going to be doing some work with SQ Labs on saddles and padded shorts. Pretty cool. Whilst in Shrewsbury, I'm going to my favourite breakfast place just because I'm here, and I don't get here very often anymore. I'll show you when I get it. It is the best brekkie in town. Back home, it's an absolutely beautiful day. Oh, and look what I've done. I'm really going up in the world now. I've got a washing line and everything. Ooh. Next job on the agenda is I'm getting the roof tent, the awning and the ladder off the old camping trailer, and going to be putting them back on the Vivaro so I can use that for little weekends away. We're in the van out with a nice sunny day. Get rid of the foodie smell. And before I carry on, I'm having myself a desk jockey from White Cloud. Thank you very much to those who bought these coffee bags through my discount codes. Really appreciate it. Morning, folks. Right, today, big day. In this is like the scruffy shed. A lot of that crap is mine there. So massive organise I'm having, and a few little bits to do in the office. Rick has given me this, which is well cool. So it's basically the skeleton of what's left. Obviously these little round bits are what he's used for something, don't even know what. And he said that'll make a cool, like some sort of thing to hang up. So I'm putting it in the office. I'll show you in a sec. Right, okay, job done. So there it is on the wall with the old bike frames on it. Just a nice little feature. And then obviously it's only 2.3 high, and that's a 2.45 sheet. So got the top bit, put it there. Cool, isn't it? Here we go, end of day one. We got scrap metal, scrap to go to the tip, stuff for when I do a shelter for here outside, boards, and God knows bits of stuff, all this stuff, but it's all organised. All my camping chisel, which is going to go here. We've got some different racks to go here, and tomorrow sort this lot out. It's been a graft of a day. Second day on the shed today. Another beautiful day in the sunshine, even though I'm in the shed. I should have it done, but interrupting it with a trip out to the post office for the first bit of merch that's getting sent off. Now, one of them didn't have the name, so I can't mention it, but big thanks to Richard Hughes and whoever lives in Braunton. You didn't have your name on the order, and Mike Callahan. Awesome. Thank you very much for your support. Anybody watching this, please have a look at the merch. It is awesome. It's really nice stuff, and I really appreciate you buying it because it really helps. Yeah, so let's go and post this and then get that bloody shed finished, and I can forget about it and put it to bed. Time for the big reveal. 2 days of very hard graft. This is all tidy. All that's to go to the skip. We've got all sorts. Rick made that boat with the CNC and then got it fiberglass so I can use it whenever I want, which is cool. Well, that's the area there where he says he's going to do me like a little shower, toilet and sink, which is ace. And then organised all this, got a bit more racking, all Rick's stuff here all organised, van shelving, older stuff, bits of timber, and we're done. Oh God, it feels good to have that done. And found a microwave I can have in the motorhome because I never use the oven. So that's it. Right, I got a gripe right now. I don't like to be one to moan too much. I like to try and be positive nowadays, but I've got to say this. Oh my God. So the system tries to keep you in the system, and I'll tell you why and how. You try and get insurance, right, for a motorhome, which I did. Always have a bit of an issue putting the address in, or with the person I'm dealing with on the phone trying to put the address in, because it doesn't show up. It's like it's not on the list of sort of residentials. It's a business, and so you put it in yourself, or they put it in themselves, and then you have to prove it. Then I got the insurance. Oh, they shouldn't take your money off you. I got the insurance. This was with Adrian Flux. Never ever deal with them again. And then they were sending me, you get on this app and then they send you things where you've got to send, I had to send like 12 photos about the motorhome to prove it was what it was, which I sort of get, but then some of them weren't, didn't match the others, because I used some of the ones that my mate put in when he put it for sale. It's only like a few months difference. And they were like, that doesn't match, blah, blah, blah. So I had to do it again. And then they were like, right, well, where's one of your bills? We need to see one of your bills, like a utility. So I sent my EE bill, which is in the new address. Wouldn't accept that. So they said they were going to cancel it. So instead of letting them cancel it, you don't ever want someone to cancel an insurance on you. I cancelled it myself. Lost a bit of money. It was like 500 quid. I probably lost 100 quid, but I definitely don't want cancellation on my insurance. So I've gone with somebody else now, and after an hour and 17 minutes on the phone, same sort of thing, where you're gonna have to prove your address. Realised I hadn't changed my bank address, so I've changed that online, and I'm gonna phone them tomorrow and get them to send me a statement. So that should be okay, because that's a utility. But it's things like that where you realise that it's like you get in a system and they always ask you if you're paying your council tax, which is a complete rip-off as far as I'm concerned, especially how much it's gone up this year. And just everything it's things like that that make it awkward. But all it makes me do is sort of more determined to get out of the system, because the system just is constantly there to rip you off as far as I'm concerned. And I will get through it. I've also got a mate who said I could use his address last resort. So right, there's my gripe. I'm going to go and get some shopping now after my little 2-mile run, which I blasted round, and then go back to being happy. Morning guys, it is 7:30. You've seen Eric, the chap who originally owned this farm, tending his little veggie plot. He'll be handing out some of them veggies to us in this the end of the summer sort of thing, and taking Colin for a walk. And then I have, when I get back to the motorhome, I have the huge, go on, probably 40-meter walk to work, because today I'm working for Rick, what Todd was doing, loading the CNC machines. So nice to get a bit of work with that, and I might have a bit of work with another mate, but James is a tree surgeon tomorrow, so a bit of work starting to come back in. Not at the stage just yet where I can do pin full time. Sold a few of the merch items, but yeah, it's not exactly an enterprise just yet, but keep plugging away. Let's see what happens. Go on then. Go on. Dickhead. There is the box trailer. That's up for sale. If it hasn't sold by now, that'll be like, I don't know, 350 quid. 5x4x6. Not a bad little thing, really. There's all the bits off it. Roof tent, ladder, awning, and the rails to go on that. Leaving everything open today so that this can air. And let me take you on the walk to work. Okay, it's a long way to work. Who's that shadow guy there? And yeah, now I'm at work. Whew. Treacherous journey that was. And I'm in here today on these machines. That's a 3D scanner for scanning bits of timber, but look, it's just scanned me. That's unreal. Could actually make head and shoulders out of me and timber now if we wanted. Today I am back doing what I used to do years ago, tree work, but no climbing. My mate James is climbing that big old beech behind me. That's coming down, dangerous. Look, right behind me, Alf Jones Cycles. There's always got to be a bike thing involved. So I'm grounding today, checking pavement and stuff. And when the stuff's down, we shall be feeding that beast into there. So my mate James up there, he'll start up there, we'll get a decent anchor point, clear off all the nibbly bits, and then he'll set a rope up, a lowering rope, and we'll lower stuff down. This is the bit where it starts getting tiring. You've been up there all day doing all the branches, now you're just on your spikes and your ropes, chucking big bits down, and they get heavy and you've got nothing you can grab hold of. Morning. Nicola stayed last night, and what have we got there?
A tote bag to put all your bits in.
It was little, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
We looked at the measurements though, didn't we?
That'll be alright. So, basically, going to be a giveaway for people who buy bikes through MTB Monster. We're sorting out some stuff off our sponsors, and we're going to get those, I hope they're big enough.
To see what we can get in them.
Get them printed up. So, this is quite a biggie. We have changed brands of mudguard, and we've gone back to the original, what we used to be years and years ago, when I first got sponsored in mudguarding. Keep things fresh and swap up a little bit. Mud hugger. We've got 8 mudguards between myself, Todd and Nicola there. We've got some shorts, some long ones, and then we've got the short ones, which are bolt-ons, lovely bolt-on mudguards. So the short ones are going to live on the bikes, unless we're at a really muddy race, and then or muddy ride. So Winch and Plummet have sent out some tops that will hopefully fit this time.
Yeah.
These for me and Rodney. Oh wow! Look at the colour, and socks as well. They took some socks in.
Nice.
Look at them.
Like
they
Christmas.
Are so nice. Should we see if the other ones are the same? Yeah, they are the same. Brilliant. Today we're going out riding with Rick locally. Rick being the landlord of this place, and his mate who knows it really well. And it's all part of starting to get to grips with like something so I can do some kind of guiding around here. There we go.
That's better.
It fits. What size is that then in girl?
3XL.
3XL girl.
Yeah.
So yesterday's ride went really well. Found some good stuff, but lifted the e-bike over loads and loads of styles, which I didn't mind doing at the time, but it's absolutely ruined me today. I can't lift my shoulder up. I've done something to it. It's horrible. It really, really hurts. So the Bob and Brad's come out again, and we're trying to get into it. We're trying to get the pain. It'll go. Physio next week. That's when it hits the bone.
That's why I didn't want to do it with
And yeah, this is my relaxing Sunday in the sun. Yo, so what have I been doing last few days? It's currently 2nd of April, and I've been doing a little bit of work for Rick in the factory, and a little bit of work for my mate James, who does like tree work and landscaping, like you saw the work before, on a massive hedge cutting job here. This seems like the first day of summer, And yeah, it's really nice to actually have a bit of tops off sunshine. This is the hedge we're doing. Very big posh house. The woman here sold her business for 100 million apparently. It's amazing how you can earn that much money and still not afford a kettle. This is what we're currently cutting. I've just done that one down there. And today, we've done the side of that all the way along. Then I trimmed a couple of yews the other side of the house. The back is ruined, and yeah, don't want to do that again. Morning, and what a lovely morning it is too. I've got up and just done all my horrible back exercises, a load of stretching and stuff's not very nice. One of them is like lying down on my back with something literally just under the arch of my back for like 5 minutes, and it hurts. But we'll see if it starts to work. Anyway, today is the day I'm going off again in the motorhome. Feels like ages since I've been away in it. And I've got a few little jobs to do. Just drinking my White Cloud coffee. Thank you for the mug, Nicola. Right, go and get organised. As you can see, I got here the new hoodie. This is the new designs for 2025 for Winch and Plummet. Really nice quality. I know we're doing our own pin stuff, and obviously we're going to promote that as well. But I am still sponsored by Winch and Plummet, and I love their stuff, and I will still be sporting it. The pin stuff is for you guys, but obviously so is this stuff. So yeah, link in description where you can get discount on this stuff. Just show you the back if I can. There you go. Like it? Let us know in the comments what you think. So I've got my faithful old mud hugger bag. Unfortunately, I don't do these anymore. I love this bag. Go with my mud guards, and this time I'm putting like a Barbie in, some charcoal, twin seat, because I've got the awning. I haven't even used it yet. And pedals are off and bars are turned on mine and Nick's bike. It fits in there nicely. This is all that's got to go in, and then I can shoot off hopefully. Look at that, absolutely no bother at all. Still loads of room. Close this, batten down the hatches, go and get some air in the tyres and bugger off. So I got to actually finally check out my tyre pressures. They were at like 45 and it should be at like nearly 80. Well, 72 front, 80 rear. I can only put them up to 65 on the machine, so I've done that, and then I'm going to buy a compressor. And I'm getting 2.5 more miles to the gallon. I'm on my way to South Wales to a caravan park called Bring Back or something like that. I'll show you when I get there. There we are. Wow, big lake. Is he going to fall out on top of her? Someone's excited. All right. So I was kind of right. It is called Brim Back Park. Really close to Merthyr, actually, Bike Park, Wales, that sort of area. And what a weekend. Look at it. It's actually vest weather, vest and shorts. Been a while. Feels like summer is here. It's got a cafe here. It's got a big lake. What else has it got? Golf.
Fishing, you can fish.
Fish. Right, let's go and have a brew and a snack. You don't care about them, do you, Cole? That's it, we're surrounded now. Colin, not for you, you twat. Here. Ah, you beautiful night. 5 bats. Never seen that many bats in one place. Right, instead of having a lie-in, we are on our way to Orbea HQ, which is only half an hour from here. It's over by Barry Sidings, but we're not organised and early enough to actually have the bikes, so we're going back there in a bit. We're gonna come back here because no rush. There is a bike there that used to be Anna Capriana, I don't know how to say her name, from GMBN, that is for sale, that we're going to look at for Nicola, but she's a bit concerned about the colour. We are back. Colin is protecting what is, or could be, a new bike for Nicola. We couldn't film at Orbea HQ because it's not finished yet, and they don't want people seeing it messy. It's still a bit of a building site at the moment, but it's not far off. I want to show you what we've got. Here it is, guys. So this was Anna Capulo's. Anna actually is a friend, I know her. She has left the children's channel, GMBN, and setting up her own YouTube, so good luck to her. So she rode this, you know, obviously they were all on Orbea last year. This is set up as mullet, which will suit Nicola's little legs, and we can also make that a lot lower if we go for the one-up seat post, because you've got a lower stack. The only thing that she doesn't like is this yellow paint, but I've already sent a video to INVISIFRAME graphics, see if we can sort that out. She will go with the 38 factories that she's got. I will try and get her a coil shock, and yeah, that's 2,400 quid. I think she might have it. What else will she change? Possibly the bars. They've got like the 15mm rise. She'd go with like the 25. She's not trying that today. She's trying it tomorrow maybe. We are off to Barry Sidings for the first of our actual paid edits by Orbea. I've just had to come up with a name because I realised I haven't got a name, so we're going to be calling it the Dirt Diaries. I don't know whether to go Orbea Dirt Diaries or Pin TV or Pin TV Dirt Diaries, brought to you by Orbea and Trail Forks. So we're going to do this as our first properly paid riding vlog. This is now Sunday. We didn't know where to go today because we got the Ryan for Nicola to try out. She's going to test it out today, but today she'll get to know whether she likes the bike. A few changes to the motorhome just now. Big thanks to my friend Nathan at INVISIFRAME Graphics. He's done me that. I've just fitted it properly with the water spray. I've got one each side. I did ask him for 4, so I'm going to have to remind him. And there's the other one. And guess what has broken yesterday? That. The porta potty's bust. We have to buy a new one. So that was as of yesterday. I've been weighing in like a wee bottle, you know, one of them Amazon specials, the camping ones. And Nicola's had to go down to the bogs. It's a pain in the arse. So yeah, buy one out of it, about 130 quid. And you can't just go and buy them anyway, you've got to get them online. I can't find anywhere that sells them. It's quite annoying. So today, we were iffing and erring about where we're going to go, all these different places, and we were like, do you know what? It was so good at Barry Sidings. We're going to go back there. I'm going to tow her up. She's going to ride up a bit first, so she knows what it's like to climb on these bikes, because obviously a lot more travel than a Santa Cruz. And yeah, hit Barry Sidings again, and just have some fun and do some media stuff. Just fitted the mudhugger to this bike because it wasn't 100% clean. It's a nightmare because getting those tiny little bolts in, which is fine on a brand new fork, but if you got a fork, you see the dirt in there, so the dirt was in the threads. So hard to get the bolts in. So jet wash them off if you ever use these. And they've got these lovely stretchy bits there, which make it so it literally does not move at all. It is Monday morning and we are done at Brinback Park. Is it BRYN? Yeah. BRYN, BACH Park, South Wales. Definitely worth a visit. Same prices all year round. It's nice and quiet this time. I'm guessing it's not going to be in summer. We are currently unloading, going our separate ways in an hour. She'll probably cry. Don't blame her. What a beautiful day. I'm over near Oswestry. I'm actually doing a job today, lagging a lot. Which is not nice when it's a hot day and you've got to wear like a hazmat suit and mask and all that, but needs must. And I got work coming up in Church Stretton, real nice renovation work of a cottage. I'm taking Colin for a walk in this little tiny wood and found a load of bike tracks. Pretty cool. Nice one, Cole. Big enough. There's the tracks. I don't have a bike, so not with me. So I'll get Colin to try this one. You want it? Go get it. Yep. Drops all right. Nice little hip there. Here is what I've done. Lagged her out. 200mm. Nice, warm, cosy house now. We have had a delivery today on this lovely day, and it is a bear. That's a full-size beast, but I can't open it and show you because it's Todd's new Ryon. So all I can do with that is put the Mudhugger guards on top of it for him to collect, and then he's going to do some stuff for his media. Also, I've been spending my money. What I always used to do, and I did for years, was grass cutting people's lawns. So I bought this beast. So this is like, apparently all the contractors are switching to these from Hondas. I always used to use Hondas. That was like 1,400 quid, supposed to be a right beast. And I bought the little top handle still for doing the edges, and I'm going to set up doing grass cutting as my bread and butter work. I have asked Rick to do me a top for my plunge board instead of a crappy plastic thing. So, just designed it on the CAD. I'm just banging it on right now. Look at that, mega. So I've got this bit of rough land here, just sort of next to this barn and next to the motorhome. I tested the mower on it, obviously it worked. So I'm gonna have a little lawn to myself, and then pull the motorhome right up to the side. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I've pulled the motorhome back a bit. I've cut my lawn, put some seats out. Move the bird feeder a bit further away, then hopefully they'll start getting in there. Just a bit nicer. We're near Oswestry again. This is the house where I've been working, doing the odd bit for Rick. He's doing it up to sell, flipping it. And my job started today is to sort this jungle of a garden out. So that's it. All these pots and crap. I'm going to do a deck on here. I don't know if I'm doing that. James might be doing that. And then got to sort all this lot out. So that's it now. Of day 2, and this is what I've cut so far. Getting through all this briars and crap. And I'm going to get Mr. Hughes in with a digger, I think. Level it. I'm going to strum it all down, then level it. Get these out. And then it's going to be turfed. End of day 2, and this is where we're at. It's all cleared. Just had my mate Joe over, chipping up. I'm going to be raking this and strumming it tomorrow. When I trimmed the apple tree. Took about 6 foot off the top. We have a skip coming next week. That's all the crap from the back. Trim that. This phase of this job is done now. All this rubbish has been removed, ready to go in the skip. And here we go. We have what they call a blank canvas. Finished nice and early, and actually got to use my little seating area in my lawn and do some sunbathing and just chill out. I think it's the first time I've actually properly relaxed since I've been here, and it's so nice. I feel like I deserved it this week, and I think I'm going with Rodney tomorrow to ride over sort of Prestatyn way. this thing's coming off because A, they don't want to support us again this year, which is a bit weird, but yeah, I've taken lumps out of it, so I suppose it's done its job. But look, that's happened so many times when I've ridden. I even after like cable tying it, not even meant to have cable ties on. It's got like Velcro bits, but they just fall off. Toddley and Noski. Right, Noski.
Come on.
He's bought his new bicycle. Fresh out the box with his unboxing video yesterday. What has it got to have fitted? Pedals.
Oh my god, short bars.
Ah. Why don't you just cut those bars down?
Can't be arsed.
Actually had an awesome, wicked day yesterday. Went over to a place I don't name. Was with Kyle and Dylan and Noski and Rodney. And well, you'll see the video on. It's when Todd tests out his Ryan for the first ride, and it's yeah, I got my head around jumps again. So that was Sunday. Saturday, I'm actually having the day off, and I'll show you what I'm doing. I am not always wanting to go away in the motorhome. I do want to use the roof tent again. So back on the case, I'm fitting the Rhino roof bars. Desperately need to clean the van. And then she's over there. She's over there. And can use the forklift while I'm here. There we go, back in business. Got the ladder back on. I've got the roof tent back on. Open it up to air it. I think the kids are coming tonight for my daughter's birthday tomorrow. Yes, I know, I need to clean the van. It's in the right state. I've also got the awning back on. And a lot of white shit there I need to clean off quick. The young uns are here. They're going for a little walk. And discovered on this high ground, I've actually got an amazing view. Check this out. This is like the field over. I didn't realise that Rick owned this. So thank you for watching MTB Van Diaries number 8. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to click links in description where you can see all our latest merch. We've got some fantastic stuff and all the companies that we work with where you can get discount codes linked down below. Give us a like, give us a comment and subscribe if you're not subscribed. See you on the next one. Keep it pinned.